on?
Hello.
Oh, hi, you're on. I said, nobody's on here. And Bill says I'm on early, but 5 minutes isn't very early.
Yeah, I'm always early, so I just kind of piddle around and still. I know Debbie has to delete some of this first part, but I'm always early.
Yeah, well, I'd like to be just because we could gossip first. Let's gossip about Debbie.
Oh, I love her.
She's not here. How's everything, Tara?
I know I asked her if we were going to have Zoom today because she didn't send the information, and then she says, "Oh yeah, I'll send it right now." And then I'm like, waiting, and it didn't come yet. And so she says, "Oh, I sent it to my family instead of you."
Oh no!
That was funny.
You got it now?
Huh?
Have you got it now?
Oh yeah, I got it now because I told her, and then we laughed about it. I thought it was so funny. I'm like, oh, she must be so busy. She's always got so much to do, you know.
Well, and she's got such a big family. Once in a while, she drops one or forgets one.
Yeah, and she's like, they're probably all scrambling to wonder why I'm sending them this Zoom thing.
Well, thank goodness for Bill because he takes care of me. I said, Bill, did you get a Zoom Tangle? And if he didn't get one, then I have to do something.
Yeah, well, it wasn't sent out to about almost 11 o'clock. So, but it's there now. It should be there now. So
I think I was emailing Debbie the same time she was sending the Zoom. Or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are cool. I like these ornaments. So
yeah, we could just make an ornament out of them. Bill printed them ornament size. They're about 3 inches big.
yeah.
Is that the way you printed them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could easily make an ornament out of them.
Yeah, we could use the one template if we want to that she sent instead of drawing out the circle.
Yeah.
But
this one.
Yeah. But I used my tablet things, so I drew it anyway. So, but I've been using my tablet for the class.
Well,
and
how is your circle? Is it exactly round?
Well, yeah, because I have a lid. I save caps and things. So yeah. I had one the perfect size. So I was able to just draw around it.
Yeah, I thought the glass might work too. Oh, look at that cute girl.
I know. I love that picture.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, I love your picture.
My picture of what?
When you come on, you have that picture of you smiling and stuff. And that was a really nice picture.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
We were gossiping about you because we were up here early.
I said,
okay.
I told Tara, look at that cute girl.
No, we were just laughing because I was telling her about how the email, you know, I was like, were we doing Zoom today? And then you're like, and then you go, oh, I sent it. And then I'm waiting. And I'm like, well, I didn't get it. What?
Yeah, I'm so glad you said something because I'm like, how, and I'm sure the whole family's going, huh?
Oh,
maybe
you're so.
Come join me. I don't know.
Yeah, you're so Christmassy. I like your shirt.
Well, I just got back from a Christmas party at work. Instead of doing our big open house, they just brought in lunch for us all, and I just ran back from there. And the girls are going to maybe join us today.
Cool.
Your sweater looks like ours. Bill and I have one with lights that light up. Does that light up?
No. This is just a fleece shirt that is so comfortable that I wish it didn't have Christmas designs on it sometimes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. Here's
Whitney.
Hi. Hi, Whitney.
How you doing?
There's another cute girl on here.
Your audio is off, Whitney.
Pretty soon.
What did you say, Deb?
Said you're gonna get another one pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
The audio's off at Whitney.
It has to be because we're all in the same room.
Oh,
And if you'll
okay.
notice when she got on, it did that reverberating thing.
Oh,
So yeah, they'll just have to, can you hear Tara talk to you, Whit? Yeah. She can hear you, so she'll just have to, I'll have to be an interpreter.
oh, somebody. Whoa.
Oh, okay. Well, if I will pass on words back and forth if anybody needs.
Okay.
So the girls have been helping me. I just got my first workbook back from the printers just an hour ago.
Oh.
And I'm excited about it. And the girls are helping me do one for kids now.
Oh,
So that'll be fun.
Well,
Yeah.
what are you doing different for kids? I mean, we're all kids.
Well, simpler, and they're testing things for me. I'll draw a design and they'll see if it, and then they'll give me feedback like that. I drew this card for them and they drew the picture behind.
Oh, cool.
And then Zoe makes notes like, it says this is easy and good, so that meant that's a good one. And some of them, she says, needs to be more difficult or too difficult, needs more steps or something. So they're helping me design it.
Cool.
And that, okay. That's a cute owl you did. He's kind of cross-eyed though. Look at.
Yeah, I know. I did it.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
Zoe.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Do
Where's
you
your-
remember me, Whitney? Do you remember me?
Kind of. Can you hear that? She said kind of.
Anyway, she said she didn't.
Yeah. At least she didn't say no.
Yeah, and I'm a lot older now. I don't think I've seen her for a long time. So
They are. I can't believe how big they are getting, both of them.
I know.
They're wearing my shoes, so they've totally raided my closet.
Oh
And
my God.
and they eat more than 2 grown-up people each.
Oh my God.
Tell who's talking.
What's
Hi,
that?
Jen.
How can you tell who's talking? Somebody said, do you remember me, Whitney? Was that Genevieve?
That was Tara. That was Tara talking.
Here, I can't tell who's talking.
Whoever's talking should have a green line around their picture or a yellow line around their picture.
Well, you do now, but is that always true? Because I don't remember.
Yes.
Maybe, okay.
Whoever is picking up. And when I record these, it only records the person that's talking.
Oh,
So like you're being recorded right now and I'm not. That's good.
oh. I don't have yellow lines. Now I do.
You do on my computer. Hi, Jen.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Good.
You got the invitation late today of what we were doing because I sent it to my family Zoom instead. And Tara goes, I haven't got a Zoom thing from you. And I'm like, I sent it. Where did it go? I think she said something. What's that?
I know, I was gonna text you too, because when I didn't see one yesterday, it's like, oh, maybe, no, I won't bother.
You could have. It would have helped me remember because I almost forgot to do it totally.
Oh,
And then I was talking to the girls and I remembered, oh, I haven't done this. And then I sent it to the wrong people. So I don't know.
Have too many things, Deb.
Too many things. Yeah, that's it.
there you go. Well, I just dashed in the house and threw the groceries in the fridge, so we're good.
Oh, good, good.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello, everybody.
I Lisa.
Everybody from the office says hello and Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's too bad. They couldn't go.
Yeah, you weren't the only one that wasn't there. So, but it was kind of Janet's last stand. I guess she's got 2 more days. She's going to be there just to finish things up. But yeah.
Whitney, I love your picture.
Who?
Whitney put a picture up there. It was really cute.
What picture did you do?
It looks like a giraffe.
That's a giraffe, yeah. She told me she wanted me to teach her how to draw a giraffe, and I'm like, I don't think I need to teach you anything. I think you know how. She's a good drawer,
Yeah.
good artist.
Great. So I had so much fun, last time you did the tree thing.
Uh-huh.
And I do individual cards just to my family that we have Christmas with, my daughters and my grandkids and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So on each of their cards, I drew a different tree and decorated it.
Oh, cool. How
So
fun.
that was really fun.
I'm glad you're using it. That's what I hope. You'll take whatever it is that we come up with and you'll be able to put it to use somewhere. That's fun.
Yeah, I finally filed all the, all the stuff that you send out, the patterns.
Uh-huh.
I finally made a file on my computer so I can pull them up. I may not always remember how to do them, but.
Well, were you saying something, Mom?
I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready. You're going to make 4 of them. Yay, you were smart.
Wow.
I have to admit, I cheated too and used a jar lid to trace for a circle.
Well, we all did.
So
Yeah,
did
that's the
I.
best way to get a circle, I think.
I use this candle.
Yeah, that works too. I can, yeah, anything round. And I printed off the ones for the girls, so they've got the regular printed off ones, so.
That's not cheating.
That's not cheating. No, it's starting with a solid
That's
start.
accuracy.
That's it.
A circle that's actually a circle.
That's right, yeah. The problem is then you expect all your other circles that you draw to look like that original one, and they don't.
That's true.
So what's, I know what everybody's doing for Christmas because I'm going to be with some of them. What are you doing? Oh, you're going to do 3 of them? Okay, cool. What are you doing for Christmas, Jen?
Hopefully the kids are able to come, and we're just going to have a week of playing board games and making fun things, and it'll be great.
Fun.
Yep.
Good. That'd
And
be awesome.
I got my grandson a remote car for Christmas, so we'll have lots of time outside playing with that.
That's right. Everybody's going to need a turn with that.
You bet. It was all I could do not to open the package myself. I wanted to play with it first.
So who else we got on there? I guess we got on. Shall we get started? Do you want to wait another minute or two?
Have you heard from Jolynn? Is she not going to be on today?
I have not heard from her, except for I think this week is really crazy for her because she apologized to me yesterday morning for missing a meeting that we had yesterday. And I'm like, it's Wednesday, Jolene. You haven't missed anything. Yeah. So maybe she's just having
there she is. We were just talking about you, Jolynn.
Where I don't see her on mine.
Connecting.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Hi, Jolene.
Sorry, I was busy doing something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 1 o'clock. I gotta go.
I know, we were just wondering if you were going to be on. We were like, where's Jolynn?
And my every time I go on Zoom, I'm sure there's a way to update it. I don't know, but every time I go on, I have to update my Zoom every single time.
It
Install
asked you for that.
Every single time I use it.
It did that for us for a while, Lisa. Remember when it kept saying upgrade to 5.0 and we upgraded every time and then it quit?
Yeah, I finally quit doing that.
I don't
I've
know.
been
Maybe,
doing it probably, I don't know how long. On my Bible study, it doesn't because I have a link that I directly go into, but I don't have anything that shows up on my, and like when I talk to you sometimes, it doesn't do that either because I go right in the link.
the link, yeah.
But here I always have to. I don't know.
I think after the first year, I'm gonna send out new links for everything and make it for a whole year long, and hopefully we'll always have that link to get into. Hi, Becky.
Hello.
Who's this cute girl right in the middle?
That's Whitney and Zoe. Those are my two granddaughters that are here.
I knew. I just was.
Oh.
She's just grinning from ear to ear.
Yeah.
Are you ready to draw?
So they're going to draw with us today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like right over here.
Yeah, they're just right around the corner from me. So. Okay, well, let's get started then. And I have 4 ornaments that we did. And Jolene, it looks like you just started. Oh, no, you disappeared. Where'd you go? Jolene, you got 3. Okay.
I just turned off my camera for a minute because I had to get up and do something.
I got
okay.
3.
Okay.
Oh, the 4th one is the blank.
No,
There,
you got
here I am.
this one. I got to see myself so I can see what I'm showing you. Just a second. This one, you have this one, the jester one.
No, that one I
No?
didn't get. That wasn't in your email.
Oh, okay. I thought I
So
sent
we're
4 of them,
drawing
but
an
then you
ornament?
got,
Yeah, we got that one.
and this one,
Uh-huh.
and this one, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
And did you get, was that in the email?
Yeah.
I thought
I
it was.
missed it then.
I got it.
I missed that one. Okay, I'll have to print that one out then. I thought-
Okay,
Okay.
well, that one's the simplest one, so I thought I'd just start with that and we'll just get a little bit more complicated. And I don't know how many of these we'll get through each time today, but we'll work on it.
Which one's the first one?
We're gonna do the jester. This one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, look how good I did. Me too.
Good job, Jen. And you're fast too.
That was speed drawing.
Yeah, speed drawing.
Are you cheating?
I think she is, yes. Okay, I did not grab me anything to trace, so I'm gonna attempt to draw a round circle. Let me see how I do. What?
you haven't done anything.
Oh, I haven't done anything. Look at the whole bar's moving around. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh, perfect. They saved the day. They brought me something round. So let me not do that. And we'll try this. Okay. It's still not doing it. Okay, so undo, move this. I might have to cut this part of this out of here. Okay, let's try just drawing it.
That'll be the best anyway.
Oh, that's a good circle.
No, it's not.
You go back to your little place over there.
You can't mute me.
Okay. I can mute you. It's called duct tape. Okay. Are you gonna draw with us?
Yeah, I have that all drawn.
The circle.
Yeah, I have it all drawn.
You have the jester done?
No, I just have to do the.
Okay, well, we're getting ready to do the inside right now. Okay, so we've done this jester before, most of you, some of you maybe haven't. It's kind of fun because you don't have to have a straight line. In fact, straight lines don't work very good. And you can start with it wound around a whole bunch of times like that. And you just go to the bottom and you can just do like a hook or whatever you kind of want and stagger the heights of these. So I'm going to do another one this direction and I'll do a little bit more of a spiral and maybe a shorter one here. Woo, that got really skinny, but that'll work. And when we did this before, we did it on a straight line. So like, if this was the base, I'm going to erase this line. We just did the top half, but we're going to do it top and bottom together. So I'm going to undo that last line.
How do you like that?
Show me. I can't see. Well, pretty curly-cuey, yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Then you start from, and depending on how, it looks like I did this like it was going all the way around. So I started clear at the edge, and you want this line to be, you don't want it to be straight, so you want it to be crooked. And then you're just gonna go back and forth through these with crooked lines, but when you get to like one of them that's too short, you're gonna start from that line and go over to, like this one can go clear to that edge. Here, we can do to here, but that wouldn't fit on that one, so you'll have to go across like that. Yep, that'll work, Zoe. And this one, we'll just do a couple up there. So you're just gonna connect these lines with wavy lines, basically. And they're all gonna be different heights, depending on how long your curly cues are. And then the next thing is to put dots, a dot on the end of each line and kind of equally spaced until you hit the grid that you drew. So you'll just kind of put dots along the line till you get to where you're making those, the lines go the other direction to where those cross. And you can make the dots bigger or littler or closer together or further apart, whatever you want to do for yours. And then on this particular pattern, because you can do it in so many shapes, I've learned that I just go in and put X's in the places that I'm going to fill in black. So it's going to be like a checkerboard. So like if you fill in this square here, you're going to, this next one will be white, this one will be filled in, this one will be white, and this one will be filled in. And then you do every other one on the rows next to it. And it's easier for me to just put the X's in there and then go back and fill it in later. Especially if you're doing this in a circle or something, because, and then you kind of have to pay attention of what is the, when on these wiggly lines, sometimes it's hard to tell what's the off one. And then you'll just fill in each one of those squares with black. And you'll probably have to finish that on your own, but we'll give you a minute so that you have a good pattern to start with. Very good. Okay, then fill in all this, every other square so it looks like a crooked checkerboard. The black and white.
So did you, like, I want to point at my computer.
That's all right.
Doesn't help. So when you were putting the X's in, did you go like, okay, if I'm looking at the screen, the very left side, if I just took that, if you want to call it a row, a vertical row.
Okay.
And there's like part of a line and then a space. Yep, there.
Yes.
And an X. So did you go, okay, nothing there, something there? Is that how
Yes.
you did each one?
Yes,
going down?
yeah, so it does opposite. So here on the one next to it, you've got nothing there and something down here. So
Okay.
that this black part here
Yeah.
has a white space in between.
So you went more vertical when you put your X's in than horizontal, because that really threw me off trying to look at it horizontally.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it should be able to work either way that you do it, but yeah, whichever works better for you. It's hard because we're used to a checkerboard being in nice straight lines, and these are nice and crooked lines, but it's the same theory.
Okay.
Different language.
Good job, Zoe. How are you doing, Whit? I can't see you both on the screen at the same time. There you are. Oh, nice.
Jim wasn't telling you to hush, Debbie, if you heard him.
Oh.
My dog's whining.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, be quiet. I'm on my class. He's like, oh, I forgot.
Oops. Okay. Nice, Whit. Good job. Okay. For the sake of time, does anybody need any more help on this particular one?
Nope.
No.
We're good? Okay. I'm going to shut down this picture and we will, let me do this one. That one's the hardest. Okay, let's do the circle swirly one, if you guys can see this one next. I think this will be the next easiest one. So let me. Okay, so you remember how we did the swooshy things on the Christmas tree last week? You're kind of going to do the same thing here. And it's like an elongated S shape. So you start at the top with a little bit like that, and then you go down and around and a little bit of the S shape on the other side. And do kind of a wide one in the middle, kind of like a sash across the ball. And then you can do a couple of smaller ones on top of that and under it. Yep, good job, Whit. Perfect. Good. Ooh, that looks pretty. Looks like a marbly. Okay, so we're gonna work in this middle big fat one to start with. And you're just gonna draw an echo line on the inside of the two lines separating that. So you'll end up with a I'm trying to draw so lightly, I forget to touch the pad. Yep, good job. Yep, good job. Perfect, you guys. Okay, now we're gonna draw great big circles in here. Great big in the fact that if it's a circle, it's going to be as wide as it is tall. So and they're not going to be perfect by any means, but you're just going to kind of fit them right into there. And so kind of just envision where that size needs to be. Good. Nice, Wet. Good job. And if you don't have enough to fit a whole one in at the end, just kind of put as much as you can and make it look like it's going around the other side. Okay. Then in this little space that's left over behind the circles, you're just going to echo that triangle shapes down to the line. So you're really just going to echo the circles and make a little triangle shape there. So echo the 2 circles in this space. And you could either fill in the little triangle shape with black or the line that is echoing the circle with black. And I did, on mine, I did the line echoing the circle with black. So it looked like it had a big thick outline, but you could do either one of those spaces. Well, you're quick, Zoe. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm half scribbling.
So my inspiration for this was, you know, those beaded balls. I've always wanted to make those, but they look like so much work. So I'm drawing a whole bunch of circles and that'll do.
It's your interpretation.
It's my interpretation, yes.
What's the next one we're gonna do, Mandy?
This one. The other one is even harder. You can do 2 of them with circles if you want to, or do one that's just your own. Nice job, Whit. Good job. What's the one? Oh, you know, and if you wanted to do a different one, there's, oh, that one's pretty, but that one's even harder.
Oh,
Okay. Let's do the 2 next bands, the one on the top and the one on the bottom of that. You're going to echo these big swooshy lines on both sides. And you're going to fill it in, both of those in with circles too, but because the band is narrower, to make circles, they're going to be smaller. So the biggest ones will be around the middle and the smaller ones as we go to the end, they'll get smaller each time.
Do a circle one so we can see what you're doing with the circle. Oh, there.
Yeah, in that one and in this one too. in both of them.
My lines got mixed up.
Good, nice.
Can't see very well. It's very hot. My line.
You gotta take your time. You're in a hurry. Someday. Okay, on these,
Debbie,
oh, yes,
hers is Zoom Tangle instead of Zen Tangle.
Zoom Tangle, because you're going fast. I like that. Yes, it's really Zoom Tangle. Okay, so these, we're gonna fill these in and make these black pearls. So you need to leave the highlight here, white on all of them. And I always just kind of do the upper right-hand side on all of them. And then that way it'll look like the light's coming from the same direction. And do the same on the bottom one. And then you just fill in those, all the rest of those black.
No, that's one of those.
Is that Amber you're talking to? I can't see. Hi, Amber. Merry Christmas.
I could talk to her. Isn't she cute in her mask?
Yeah, my mask.
Yeah, you're adorable.
It's nice though, 'cause I don't have to do makeup from here up. That's it.
Hey, I know, yes. I haven't done makeup since I moved home to work. I figure you can't see it on the
Yeah,
Zoom.
yeah. You work with dancing too.
Bye-bye, Andrew. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go on to the next, just so we can kind of keep a little bit on track here. So again, you're just gonna echo the lines on these next ones also and fill them in with circles. And this time I just filled in all of the area behind the circles with black.
Debbie, do you do an echo even around the bottom and the top of the outside of the ball?
On the outside of the ball, I did not do it on the outside of the ball. You could, but
It'd
I
be
didn't.
weird though, because the rest of it wouldn't have it, huh?
Yeah, I think the way it is, if you end on the edges, it looks like it's going around the outside, where if you put an echo line, it might look like it's flat, which either way would be fine. It's just different.
Sorry, my brain's not working.
You could echo out the whole outside of the ball if you wanted to at the end. Especially if you're putting it in a, with a background, you could do that. Ooh, who joined us?
I like the announcement.
It's Angela.
Oh, it's Angela. Hi, Angela.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
You're all right. We were missing you, but we're glad you're here now. So these first two, you can probably figure out on your own, Angela. Or you can go back and watch this when I get it on YouTube. I haven't got last week's up yet because it takes a while and I haven't had a while. So they will soon be up.
It's all good. I was at work, but I figured I could come in and at least listen to you guys and do this later.
Oh, good. Okay. So yeah, on this, we just fill in the black behind it. And then the last one, I did another echo on the line and then just filled it in with tiny, you know, what these look like is little seed beads when you get done. So we filled it in with seed beads on the top and the bottom. And just fill in with black in between them, any spaces that you have. And when you fill those in, that's when your circles really aren't circles anymore, unless you guys have a good technique. Mine all end up kind of cattywampus, but you can tell what they are. I guess that's what's important. And we didn't talk about this top part. Let's see, on the first one, how did I finish it off? The hanger part of it, like this. You know, they have the little ridges that kind of go like this on them. On this one, I wanted to do kind of just the opposite of all the circles. So I just like did a shadow of straight lines on each line on the same side. So it kind of looked like a shadow. On the first one, I didn't show you what I did on that one. Just, you can go back and mess with it. I made them look like ridges. I just did like arches up in between the columns. So you can finish that off however you like. There's two different ways of doing it. Oh my goodness, and it's 12:34, 1:34. Any other questions on this one? I'm probably was way over ambitious doing 4 of these, but let's see if we can get some more in. Okay. Oh, whoops. What did I just make go away? Come back. Whiteboard. Clear all drawings. Okay. I think the next one will be this one. This is called the Cadent. I don't know if you guys remembered it or not, but we've done this one before and it looks much more complicated than it is. So I will draw another circle.
I didn't get that one. Oh, that's weird.
You didn't get the Cadent?
I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I.
Where did my whiteboard go? Come back, whiteboard.
Come back.
Clear all drawings. Where did the whiteboard go? Come back. Maybe it's down here. Whiteboard. Okay, come back, whiteboard. Thank you. I must be dragging my hand a lot today. It's doing some weird things, so I'll try not drag it as much. Ugh. Okay, the hardest part of this one is setting it up in the beginning. And all you're going to do is you're going to make a grid of circles. And the easiest way, I think, to start a grid is to get a center line and then start putting another line. And you want these to kind of be the same distance up and down as sideways, so they're kind of squares. And then just keep building out till you get to the edge. And you can see that there's not enough room. I guess you could put another part of one in there if you wanted to, but, and then go the other direction, same distance apart, so that they kind of make, the four of them make a square. How are you doing with it, Whit and Zoe? I haven't heard much from you in the last little bit. Are you getting a square? Oh, good, squares. Okay, good grid, I guess, not squares, grid. Good, okay. Okay, off to the side, if you haven't done this before, off to the side, I'm going to show you how we're going to connect these. So you've got two circles and we're going to do the S shape again. So you're going to start over here, put the S around that side, and then the bottom of the S is going to come around that side. So you're going to connect up and down that way, and you're going to connect sideways with the same kind of shape like that. So you'll go over the top of one circle and under the bottom of the next, or if you're on up and down, you'll do the left side on one and the right side of one. And if you need to practice that, do it off to the side so that you understand what you're doing. So if there are circles up and down, you're just making that funny S shape. If they're circles next to each other, your S is going to be laying down. So you're going to see the shape there and the shape here. It's kind of a two little fish hooks on the end, hooking around those little circles. So hold on. And then once you got that figured out, you're going to go in and just do all the up and down ones to start with. So you'll just go do that shape, then you'll start again on this one and do an S shape. Start again on this one, and from the top to the bottom, and you can get your S's can get a little wild. Mine do sometimes, and it looks just fine. But you're going to connect the dots from the top to the bottom with an S shape. And then when you get to the bottom here and you don't have another dot, you're just going to do your S and leave it kind of hanging, like pretending there was another dot down there. And the same thing on the top. You're going to just put a little bit of an S end on these that start. Like there was you have to pretend there's another dot above it. And so go ahead and connect all the up and down ones with S's. So you'll end up with lines going up and down. Girls doing all right with the S's? Oh, okay. Oh, good job. Good job. What?
I was just going to tell you.
Oh, okay. Okay, then when you get all of the up and downs, you're going to start doing the sideways ones. So you're just going to make that S laying on its belly.
For those of you who turn your paper that haven't done it before,
Or you could turn your paper, that's right.
a lot easier.
Okay, good suggestion. I forget that that's possible.
Because you can't do it.
Because I can't do it, yes. And you'll find that kind of the more swoopy you make these, the more fun they turn out. Whoops, not quite that swoopy. Okay.
My stuff though.
Okay. This pattern always reminds me, and you guys probably can tell me better, but like tufted pillows, they used to take like silk material and make these pleats in them like this, and that's what this reminds me of.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
If you know what I'm talking about. Like way too much work to do it in real life, but we can draw it. Okay, then when you get done, you're going to give everybody a belly button right in the middle of these squares. So a little circle about the same size as the ones you use for the corners. You're going to just give them a belly button right in the middle. And then you're just going to use that same S shape and you're going to connect all four corners to that center belly button. So you'll just make an S shape around that circle and hook it around the belly button, and then the belly button to the outside edge. So an S shape around the outside circle and hook it on the belly button. And you're just going to do that on all the corners.
I'm just gonna do that.
Oh, that's pretty though. I like that. Yeah.
And then the next one, and I'll do the next one.
Okay. The next one's kind of hard. So you can make your own and color it. Let me see yours, Whip. Oh, that's pretty too. Very nice.
My things were like, I couldn't put circles, so I just.
You did circles around the outside, so you made a whole new pattern. Awesome. what happened to them, please? I put them over on the table. So get enough of these so you know what you're doing. You're probably not going to get to finish this one either the whole time if we get. And let's take a vote. We have the one that I sent you the actual picture of. Good job, Whit. The actual picture of, and then there's the one that I sent you a pattern for. Does anybody care which one we do? We have time for one more probably.
I'd like to do the one that has the little, that one.
This one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd like to, whatever everybody else wants.
Anybody? Okay. We'll do that one then. Has everybody got this one figured out enough if I clear the screen?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I need to watch what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm going to undo that. That isn't even circular. Very nice, Whit. Oh, that's the best kind sometimes. Just make your own design. Okay, on this one, we did a belly band. So just kind of pick kind of a center, make your line curvy so it makes your ball look like it's a round ornament. So you're gonna curve the line up and around a little bit. And you're gonna start with a belly band like that. And then you're gonna echo, echo inside of that. Oops. And I'm gonna actually echo on the outside of the next one. The whole point is just to have the double lines there. So if you don't feel like you have enough room on the inside, like I didn't, you can change it. And we're going to do the basket weave on here. So you're gonna do 3 little squares. So one square next to the upper line, 1 little square next to the bottom line, and 1 square in the middle. So you're gonna have 3 squares like that. And you're going to try and space those fairly evenly. And it might be easier. I'm gonna just start with my middle row and just make little squares around this middle. Both directions, and then put a top and a bottom in line with those middle squares. And you can see some of my squares are rectangular, some of them are square. Oh, that's beautiful. We have a Christmas present with candy canes. Awesome. Yes. And you'll notice that because we curved the line, the whole line, your row of dots is going to curve. Bye, Zoe. Thank you. So this is going to look like a woven belly band around our ornament when we get done. How many of you remember doing this weaving stuff?
I do.
So you remember.
I do.
Jen, do you remember doing it?
Yeah, it was a challenge.
Yeah, it will be. That's why I wanted to just kind of go over this. I'm going to do one off to the side a little bit. I'm going to make, just so you can kind of see what we're going to do, I'll make 3 rows with 3 down. And it's once you get the picture, I think, in your head, it's a lot simpler, but I know it's hard to start with. And what this is going to look like is you're going to have 1 row, let's just say a ribbon. We're going to have a ribbon going up and down, and we're going to have a ribbon going sideways that's woven over and under the ribbons that are up, right side up. Perfect. Okay. And so on this top one, we're going to start in that corner. We're going to draw a line connecting the bottom of these 2 squares and the top of these 2 squares. So you've got a line going that way. And you can see that's the ribbon that's going to be running sideways. Now we're going to make a ribbon that goes up and down. So it's going to be the inside of these on the bottom going up and down. And this ribbon that's going sideways up here has to go under a ribbon that's going up and down. So you're gonna, these 2 are gonna be on the insides of that one. And this sideways ribbon here is gonna go over the top of that up and down ribbon. So you're making it look like there's a ribbon going under, over, both up and down. And the way that works is, I'm just going to make some dots here. Every other, I'm going to put some more up here. Every other set of 4 will be horizontal, and every other set of 4 will be vertical. This one, I didn't make big enough squares, so ignore that. Doesn't show it good enough. On here, start in the middle and do up and down on the insides of those 4 squares. And let's just do 1 row at a time. We're going to consider this a top row and this a bottom row. So every other set of 4, you're going to go up and down. So we've got these 4. You're going to skip the next 4, and the next 4 are going to go up and down. Skip the next 4, and these are going to go up and down.
Oscar, why are you whining? Shh. The dog's insane.
Oh, how is he
About 3 or 4
feeling?
hours a day whining. You guys, I'm sorry, but I have a migraine and I
I'm
got
giving
over
you.
here.
Okay.
This was fun. Here, I'll just show you really quick what I did. Well, I can't even get my computer to.
Let's see really quick what Jolene did.
I did them all on 1 page.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's a good. I like your round one.
Good.
I love you all. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Goodbye.
love you too.
Love you. Hope you feel better.
Yes, feel better. Okay, so on the bottom row, we're still just going to go to the up and down ones, but we're going to do every other one. Good job, Whit. You're getting a nice grid going there. So the ones you're going to go, those 4 now have up and down, skip 4. The next 4 go up and down, skip 4. And this really, what it looks like is lines that are kind of just broken. They're jaggedy inside, outside of those squares. Okay, you can hover.
Oh, you want to.
So then then we're going to, the squares we didn't work in before, we're going to do horizontal. So we put these, let's start back in the middle. These ones we did up and down, the 4 that we skipped, we're now going to put horizontal lines in. And so every other one now is going to have horizontal lines in it.
Awesome.
And then on the bottom row, you'll do the same thing. The ones that you didn't do before, you're going to put horizontal lines in. And then it magically looks like you wove it. And sometimes this takes a little bit of practice because you have to make sure you're getting them on the right side of the little squares. But it's really cool when you get it to work. Okay, we're getting short on time, so I'm going to show you the bottom part and a couple of the top ones really quick. So now you'll need a pencil for these down here. And we're going to build this a grid, but because this is a sphere, all the lines are going to meet right here. That's the bottom of the ball. So start with your pencil, drawing straight lines down to the bottom. And, well, they're not going to all meet right there. Let's say right here. That makes it work a little bit better. You're going to curve them around like they're going to meet down here. And that just makes it look round. Whoops. You don't draw like I do. Let's try that again. And then with your pencil, you're going to do horizontal lines, making these kind of into squares. And remember, you curve these because you're going around the ball, kind of like you did the belly band. Then the rest of these you're going to do with your pen. So once you've got that grid figured out, you're going to come in with your pen, and I'll make this fatter so you can tell. Perfect. Awesome jobs, Whit. Okay, so on all these corners that they meet, you're going to come in with your pen and you're going to put an X. And you're doing this with your pen now. And at the top, you're going to do like an upside down V. You're going to get the bottom half of the X is all you're going to get because there's not 4 lines don't meet. So you're going to do the bottom half of the X. And then you're just going to connect these lines. So bottom half of the X gets connected to this one. Sideways lines of the X get connected to the other X. And you're just going to connect all these lines.
Because when I do, yeah, because I didn't know when to do the last thing with Dawn. Remember I tried it once on the web.
And you can do one across the top, connect those. So you'll end up with kind of a grid that looks a little bit 3D, and depending on how you shade it, you can make that look really 3D if you just shade one side of it. But you're going to go in, and what makes this look 3D is we're going to just add some more lines on one side. So we're going to do the upper and the left-hand side, and you're just going to do one and then the other. So pick this square in the center that we just did, and you're going to put one line down the side, one line across the top, another line down the side, and another line across the top. And it makes it kind of that stair-stepped effect. And then you're just going to fill in the space that's left over. So again, we'll just take another square that we just did. You do one line parallel to the left side, one line parallel to the upper, another line parallel to the left side, another line parallel to the upper, and then fill in the rest with black. And what that does is it gives it a 3D effect, like it's going backwards. Oh, nice gingerbread house, Whip. You're welcome. And if you have bigger squares, you can do 3 or 4 of those steps to help fill it in. Or if you've got nice ornament. Or if you got skinnier, you can do just one of each or something, just so it gives that illusion of stepping back. And then I'm going to just really quick, because we're already over a little bit, really quick to show you how to do some of these. And we've done these before also, but maybe not quite so big. So you start and you do just the stem. And I think these are called zingers. I'm not sure, but I think these are called zingers. So can you guys shut the bedroom door, please? Hold on a second. Okay, so you draw a circle like that, and then you just start building on this circle. So start a little ways from down here, make this like that, and just keep adding these little caps onto it, getting smaller and smaller each time. And you can find that you can direct the direction of this by which side you're going to put these on. When they get really teeny tiny, and you can just put a couple extra dots or something, sorry, to make them stick out there. And then you'll fill this in down here. So it looks like a hole going up inside of it. And then I just added some of these little, I'm sure there's a word for them, but I think of them as little weeds with seeds on the end of them. So you're just going to fill this in. I'll do one more of these so you can watch, and they can overlap. So you fill in the top of this, and then I'll make this one go the other direction. So I'm going to add more caps onto the left side. Okay. Yes or no? Okay. You guys have all of those that you can look at. I'm going to go ahead and clear these drawings, shut this down, and let's see what you guys were able to do. And I know we probably did a whole bunch of them. I just couldn't make up my mind which one to do. So let's take a minute. We're 5 minutes over, but we can take a minute and just see what everybody did. So Tara, what have you got?
Okay, that's the one.
Oh, good. Okay, nice.
That's one.
Oh, you did good on that one.
And then that,
Very
that one
good.
I just start. I
You
haven't
got started,
finished.
but that one will look really nice when you get done.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Cool. Mom, what did you get done? I like your shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Ooh, those look good.
Okay. Nice.
Cool.
Cool. No. Okay, let's see what you got. Very nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we got a sunshine. I like it. Good job.
Oh, cute.
And a gingerbread
Oh,
house.
little
Okay.
Nice.
You got more? You've been busy. girl.
Wow.
Original one. Good job.
Job.
So cute.
Oh, more?
Hey, girl.
Girl was going to town. Good
You
job.
go,
Busy.
girl.
Yeah.
That's
So what you
great.
got, Jen?
Oh. Okay, so this is the first one.
Oh, nice. That's gonna be nice. Yeah. Okay.
And then I was glad to be able to learn how to do those little squiggle things.
Singer things. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't do that lesson.
Cool.
Oh,
Well,
And it helped
good.
with the little,
There's the weaving. Yes. Yeah. That's a really fun one. Once you get the hang of it, it takes a
Yeah.
little practice, but yeah.
and I think I need to practice more because these kind of go awry.
On the yeah. Yeah, well, I think you've got it. Yeah, it might be just practice a little bit more, but I think you got it. Looks good. Lisa, what did you get done?
I just did the two. And
Okay.
I struggle with this. Whoa, I guess that way. This
Yeah.
circle, but I'm trying to round them out a little bit more so I can make them better.
No, that looks nice. Those will be good. Nobody's going to have anything done today because we did so much, but so Becky, what did you get done?
Not too good on this one, but it's.
Well, that's a
that
tough
was
one that
great.
I don't think you've done that before. So you did good. No, you keep going. You'll like it.
And this one,
Oh, good.
Oh, I like it on the
I
red
like that a
paper.
lot. Yeah.
and I like this one the best.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Showed us
Oh,
how
that
to-
looks
job.
good.
I really want to see everybody's when they're done. So maybe next week we can start with show and tell of what you did this week. What else did you have, Becky?
This one, you can't tell what it is.
Once you get the black filled in, it'll be good. Yeah. Yeah.
And the ball.
Good. Angela, were you able to do anything?
I didn't have much time, but I made a Christmas tree out of that funky swirly thing.
Oh, good
Oh,
job.
that's fun.
Cool.
That looks like a meringue Christmas tree or something.
Yeah, it almost looks like an ice cream cone too.
Cool.
That's really cute.
Well, thank you, everybody. And thank you, girls, for joining us today.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Zoe Whitney.
And we'll do Christmas bells.
Hi, you guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
Fun to see you every
Bye-bye. Good to see you all too. Yes.